the tiebreaks as well. It felt like he was the more stable out of the four competitors. I believe defeated, if I'm not mistaken, Nordirbeck in the first clash. Beautiful attack with the black pieces in the semifinals. In the other semifinal, Anish actually took the lead against Gukesh, dropped the lead, and then was defeated in the third and decisive match in, let's say, the Armageddon. So Gukesh and Wei advanced to the finals, and then the finals was absolutely brilliant, I have to say. And Wei really played amazing chess, really good chess, very stable and very, very efficient in time travel. I think this is the right word, because he made it practically very difficult from a practical perspective for Gukesh to handle. What was your take on, let's say, the grand finals, the tiebreaks?
No, I thought that Noterbeck was a favorite in this whole thing. I thought he would have been a favorite against Wei Yi in their
Mm-hmm.
match. And at some point, like this was before it started, and at some point I was like, okay, yeah, he's winning this first game with Black. I even stopped watching because if you look at the position, like I don't know, after Queen C4, I mean, on move 47,
First game
Black is
between Nordirbeck and Wei.
yeah, Black is just promoting pawns and even had a time advantage. And Wei Yi tried this one last trick, rook E1, C1 queen, rook C1, and somehow it worked. I don't know what Noterbeck missed because after queen C1, queen E6, you can't escape. And it kind of looks like you can't escape the checks. Queen E6, and you can't run anywhere. And but there's queen E2. Maybe he just didn't see that queen E2 as a move at all. Because after queen E2, your queen could suddenly cover checks on the E file. And like even if you don't know if queen 2 is winning, then you kind of see queen C1 as a draw, and queen E2 can't be worse for black. I mean, there's no way that it's a like it can only be potentially better than queen C1, or it's the same. Like they're both a draw. If like because let's say you have 2 seconds to decide, you can't evaluate everything, but you can see that that queen E2 is a better chance, right?
Yeah.
But maybe he just missed queen E2 entirely, or just panic under seconds. It can happen.
Yeah.
And then that was a draw, and then Wei Yi won the second game, which was quite a nice game, I have to say, overall. I mean, it was, it's blitz, right? It's a bit up and down, but quite a nice game from Black. And then the final was looked pretty smooth. I didn't, um, well, let's see. I guess, yeah, he was in some danger in the first game. Wei Yi, that is.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel like enormous danger, but it could have been quite dangerous. There was some moment, but okay, um, it was like one move chance that basically White had. It was to play Rook C5 instead of Rook E6. And but overall, yeah, in the second game, I think that he just had control, like against Gukesh totally. There was never really a chance for Black to like maybe Black was equal at some point, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And okay, actually the opening went kind of okay for Black, but yeah, it was equal, and then he kind of slowly outplayed him from an equal position. Yeah, overall, you have to say he scored 4.5 out of the last 5 games. He won 2 tiebreaks. It's hard to conclude anything than he was very deserving.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No, absolutely. Showed great nerves, but also, Tata Steel was a tournament of many stories, and I have to say, very impressed with the youngsters. I mean, Prague, Nodirbeck, Gukesh, all of them extremely, extremely impressive. Obviously, Anish tying for the second year in a row for first place, very impressive as well. So, a very intriguing tournament. How would you assess it from a candidate opponent's perspective?
I don't put any weight into it because it's too far away. It's just different circumstances. Like we know that the guys like Gukesh, uh, Vidit, they're strong, they're dangerous. But Jan had a bad tournament. Okay, I don't put much weight into it for candidates. Um, and yeah, it's it doesn't say so much, I think. And I can give examples from the past to back this up, like Sergey winning candidates after a horrendous 2016 Vikings A. I won candidates after horrendous 2018 Vikings A. Um, Jan won 2022 candidates after horrendous Bucharest tournament 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So on and so forth. I mean, a million
And Deng
examples.
won the world
2020,
championship
I went,
match after a horrendous Vacancy.
yeah, and also 2020, I won Vikings A with +7. one of probably the highest results in, I can say, history. And I didn't win candidates. I got 50% in the first half. Like, again, these are different tournaments, and we're not going to put, I don't think we should be putting so much weight into one hand event, even though it shows that guys like Wei Yi or Gukesh, they can, of course, win these events.
Yeah,